This is not a special effect, and China has just developed the most frightening war weapon that we are defenseless against. A physicist named Chu revealed in a shocking presentation that an invisibility cloak is now a reality, with experts saying that they intend to use it not only on people but also on weapons, with the next generation of combat aircrafts testing this technology from thermal cameras. With many high-security air...
What's that?
What's the reason you pulled me over?
I pulled you over because I was doing a property check in the area there. We had a B&E the other day.
Okay.
Ran your plate.
Okay,
Can you put your window down?
No.
Put your window down.
Is that a lawful order?
What's that, sorry?
Is that a lawful order?
I can't hear you. You need to put your
You could hear me a second ago. You could hear me a second ago. You can hear me now.
What's that?
You could hear me a second ago. You can hear me now. I'm not playing your games, officer.
I'm not playing games.
Okay, well, my window's not going down.
What's that?
My window's not going down.
I'm asking you to identify yourself. I'm not a traffic stop. You need to put your window down.
Okay, what's the reason you stopped me?
What's that?
What is the reason that you stopped me?
I was doing a property check in the area.
Okay.
Breaking out our
Okay.
ran your plate.
Okay.
And the owner of this vehicle comes back as wanted. Okay?
That's wanted.
I'm asking you to identify yourself.
Okay,
Dispatch that.
is that a lawful order?
What's that? It is a lawful order.
Under what law are you making me identify myself?
When I stopped someone under the Highway Traffic Act.
But you didn't stop me under the Highway Traffic Act. You didn't stop me under the Highway Traffic Act. You just told me that you stopped me because there was a B&E. What part of the Highway Traffic Act is a B&E, officer?
What's that?
What part of the Highway Traffic Act is wanted?
What's that, sorry?
What part of the Highway Traffic Act is a B&E? Because you told me you pulled me over as a B&E suspect, but now you're claiming it's the Highway Traffic Act. You can't change the reason that you pulled me over, officer.
There's multiple reasons I can pull it.
Yes, but the reason that you pulled me over is because of a B&E, right?
When I
Right. I have it all on video, officer. You can't backtrack now.
I literally see your camera.
Right. Okay.
That's fine.
So you pulled me over because of a B&E.
Okay.
Under what law do I have to identify
The
myself?
Highway Traffic Act.
But you didn't pull me over under the Highway Traffic Act.
I just like how instantly she just knew that she just kept backtracking on words because she couldn't even figure out what to say. That's why she went to just roll down the window because she knows she lied. But let's continue.
Under what law do I have to identify
The
myself?
Highway Traffic Act.
But you didn't pull me over under the Highway Traffic Act.
Which one down?
Is that a lawful order?
Yes, which one down?
Under what law do I have to put my window down?
Highway Traffic Act.
Yes, but you didn't pull me over under the Highway Traffic.
You need to put your window down. Okay?
It's not going down.
Yes, put your window down.
My window is not going down.
What's that?
My window is not going down.
You can keep me on video. Keep me on video. You can keep videotaping me. You're just showing that you're refusing to identify yourself.
Well, I'm not identifying to help you in your investigation of a B&E.
Not investigating.
Well, that's what you told me you pulled me over for. You did not tell me that you pulled me over for the Highway Traffic Act. You cannot change the reason now, officer.
What's that? I'm not changing the reason. I'm stopping you under the Highway Traffic Act after I cleared your plate. Okay?
Okay, so what violation did I commit under the Highway Traffic Act?
And you need to identify the highway.
What offense did I commit under the Highway Traffic Act?
What's that, sir?
What offense did I commit under the Highway Traffic Act?
You're refusing to identify
What crime are you accusing me of, officer?
You are refusing to identify yourself now.
What crime is that?
That's arrestable under the Highway Traffic Act.
Yes, but what crime did you pull me over in the first place regarding the Highway Traffic Act? You cannot just pull me over and randomly demand my ID.
What's that?
What's the reason you pulled me over?
I pulled you over because I was doing a property check.
Did you know that your phone might have more features and capabilities than you might realize? One of those features could be eSIM. An eSIM is a SIM card that's digitally built into your phone. This is where Airalo comes. Airalo provides instant and affordable connectivity through eSIMs in more than 200 countries and regions. Now to check to see if you can take advantage of the eSIM, click the link I left down below to check out Airalo.
I want to know if the hype is real. Everybody's been showing these headphones that they said they could like get rid of.
Secret iPhone trick nobody knows about.
I just found out that you can add a keyboard that's powered by ChatGPT.
The Court Survival Guide.
Your Honor, the Sixth Amendment to the United States Constitution grants me the right to know the nature and cause of this action you are bringing against me, and it grants you, the court, the duty to tell me. I do not understand the nature and cause of this action which has been brought against me. The judge will have to allow you him to ask different questions or exceptions. The judge will probably say, what is it that you would like to know? Thank you, Your Honor. Let the record of this, okay, you're going to ask him, when he asks what do you want to know, you want to say, is this going to be civil or criminal action? That's the first thing you ask. You want to know, is this civil or criminal? They have civil traffic tickets, and they have criminal traffic tickets. Okay? It's going to be criminal action. I'll let the record of this court then show that the action being brought against the defendant is a criminal action. Now I have another question, sir. Your Honor, the Constitution grants this court two different criminal jurisdictions. One is a criminal jurisdiction under the common law, and the other is a criminal action that constitutes a condition of contract under criminal aspects of culpable admiralty jurisdiction. Under which of these two jurisdictions does this court intend to try this criminal action? Alright? So, right here, okay, therefore, like, this is where the judge, he's gonna probably say statutory jurisdiction, or something crazy, or, something like that. Or don't want to tell you you're gonna need to get an attorney. Okay, this is where you come back. Thank you, Your Honor, but I don't think you'd be violating the oath of office if you did your duty under the Constitution. You see, I'm not seeking legal advice. What I want to know is your legal intent. And I have a right to represent myself in my own person without a licensed attorney. And in order to intelligently defend myself, I have to know the jurisdiction that the court is operating under. Because the rules of criminal procedure under the common law jurisdiction are very different from the rules of an admiralty jurisdiction. I need to know which jurisdiction you intend to try me under in order for me to proceed with this case. Now, the Sixth Amendment grants me the right to know the jurisdiction being applied, and it grants you the duty to inform me. And I don't think you'd be violating the oath of office for doing so. So please answer the question, sir. The judge might dismiss the case here, and you'll see, and that's what you'll see them dismissing it, but will probably continue stalling. Here she is most likely to reprimand or threaten you for not getting a licensed attorney. Think back 2 videos ago. The judge will imply that only licensed attorneys have this information that you have, and to go to a licensed attorney to get the question answered.
Travels brought you back my way, haven't they?
Thank you, Your Honor. Let the record of this court then show that I, the defendant, the accused of the criminal action against me, have asked this court to divulge the nature and cause of the accusation upon the authority of the Sixth Amendment, and that this court has failed in its duty to inform me of the nature and cause of this action.
Appreciate it.
Let the record also show that this court intends to bring this criminal action against me
Yes, I'll
under a
happily
secret
buy another
jurisdiction
one.
that is known only to licensed attorneys. That right there is like, that's wicked. That's wicked. That's wicked.
So, thank you, Your Honor. Let the record of the court show that the action against me is criminal. And now I have another question because the Constitution grants us two. Ryan Thor is the living man. Ryan Michael Thor is the defendant in error as the artificial person. So, thank you, Your Honor. Let the record of the court show that the action against me is criminal. And now I have another question because the Constitution grants us 2 different criminal jurisdictions, okay? One criminal jurisdiction is under the common law, and the other is under the criminal jurisdiction of admiralty or military tribunal venue of Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17 of the Constitution. Well, I need to know which of these 2 jurisdictions that you intend to try me. It's very important because they're done different ways. The rules of civil procedure are very different in a criminal jurisdiction, obviously, or common law, and a military. I need to get these other questions answered. I need to know what what the jurisdiction is, and I need to know also who the injured party is. You know, the nature and cause of this. I need to know who the injured party is. I need to know who's bringing the claim.
How about, okay, the state is. So here's the deal. Do you want to come to trial day? I can give you many trial different days, and you come in and you can ask all the questions, and they have to prove the charges against you. So.
Thank you, Your Honor, but I don't think you'd be violating your oath of office by doing your duty under the Constitution. Okay?
Cases, I hold other cases, and I'll talk all the time in the world to you because
you know, Your Honor, I just motioned for a dismissal because if this is a criminal jurisdiction, as you're claiming, I need to see a verified complaint and I need from the injured party, and I have to have an opportunity to face my accuser, as you mentioned at the beginning of this entire hearing. So who is the injured party? That's the question. Who's the injured party? Why am I here? I don't understand why I'm here.
Alright, so what else? So he just has to count what he got to. Alright, sir, I would just exercise my discretion on dismiss count 1 and dismiss count 2 and just order the fees you've already paid to cover court costs. Okay?
So,
no charges are pending against you. Either dismiss interest of justice.
So I'm letting the record show that the defendant, Ryan Michael Thorpe, with case CMZ 606-406, all charges are dismissed. Is that correct?
And whatever fees were paid are going towards court costs, okay?
Those fees are bail, and they should be returned after dismissal.
Okay. You know what? I don't have a problem with returning your fees.
Thank you.
Court Survival Guide.
Your Honor, the Sixth Amendment to the United States Constitution grants me the right to know the nature and cause of this action you are bringing against me, and it grants you, the court, the duty to tell me. I do not understand the nature and cause of this action which has been brought against me. The judge will have to allow him to ask him a question, no exceptions. The judge will probably say, what is it that you'd like to know? Thank you, Your Honor. Let the record of this go. Okay, you're going to ask him, when he asks what do you want to know, you're going to say, is this going to be civil or criminal action? That's the first thing you ask. You want to know, is it civil or criminal? They have civil traffic tickets and they have criminal traffic tickets. Okay? He's going to say it's a criminal action. He said, okay, thank you. Your Honor, let the record of this court then show that the action being brought against the defendant is a criminal action. I have another question, sir. Your Honor, the Constitution grants this court two different criminal jurisdictions. One is a criminal jurisdiction under the common law, and the other is a criminal action that constitutes a condition of contract under criminal aspects of the Commonwealth jurisdiction. Under which of these two jurisdictions does this court intend to try this criminal action? Alright? So, right here, okay, therefore, this is where the judge, he's going to probably say statutory jurisdiction, or something crazy, or, something like that. Or don't want to tell you until you're going to need to get an attorney. Okay, this is where you come back. Thank you, Your Honor, but I don't think you'd be violating your office if you did your duty under the Constitution. You see, I'm not seeking legal advice, but I want to know what your legal intent. And I have a right to represent myself in my own person without a licensed attorney. And in order to intelligently defend myself, I have to know the jurisdiction that the court is operating under. Because the rules of criminal procedure under the common law jurisdiction are very different from the rules of an admiralty jurisdiction. I need to know which jurisdiction you intend to try me under in order for me to proceed with this case. Now, the Sixth Amendment grants me the right to know the jurisdiction being applied, and it grants you the duty to inform me. I don't think you'd be violating your oath of office for doing so. So please answer the question, sir. The judge might dismiss the case here, and you'll see, and that's what you're going to see them dismissing it, but will probably continue stalling. He or she is most likely to reprimand or threaten you for not getting a licensed attorney. Think back 2 videos ago. The judge will imply that only licensed attorneys have this information that you have, and to go see a licensed attorney in order to get the question answered. When this happens, you can say, thank you, Your Honor. Let the record of this court then show that I, the defendant, the accused in the criminal action against me, have asked this court to divulge the nature and cause of the accusation upon the authority of the Sixth Amendment, and that this court has failed in its duty to inform me of the nature and cause of this action. Furthermore, let the record also show that this court intends to bring this criminal action against me under a secret jurisdiction that is known only to licensed attorneys. That right there is like, that's wicked. That's wicked. That's wicked.
So, thank you, Your Honor. Let the record of the court show that the action against me is criminal. And I have another question. The Constitution grants us two.
On August 26, 2022, Ryan Michael Thorpe. Are you saying that's not good?
Ryan Thorpe is the living man. Ryan Michael Thorpe is the defendant. let the record of the court show that the action against me is criminal. And now I have another question, because the Constitution grants us two different criminal jurisdictions, okay? One criminal jurisdiction is under the common law, and the other is under the criminal jurisdiction of admiralty or military tribunal venue from Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17 of the Constitution. Well, I need to know which of these two jurisdictions that you intend to try me. It's very important because they're done in different ways. The rules of civil procedure are very different in a criminal jurisdiction, obviously for common law, and a military.
Just need to know, did you create your license with the DMV or no?
I need to get these other questions answered. I need to know what the jurisdiction is, and I need to know also who the injured party is. The nature and cause of this. I need to know who the injured party is. I need to know who's bringing. Claim.
Okay, because the state is. So here's the deal. Do you want to trial there? Any trial there, they come in and ask all the questions, and they have the charges against you. So.
Thank you, but I don't think you'd be violating your oath of office by doing your duty under the Constitution. Okay?
I'd like to get back to your case, and I have other cases, and I'll talk all the time over to you because you out
Your Honor, I just motioned for dismissal because if this is a criminal jurisdiction, as you're claiming, I need to see a verified complaint from the injured party, and I have to have an opportunity to face my accuser, as you mentioned at the beginning of this entire hearing. So who is the injured party? That's the question. Who's the injured party? Why am I here? I don't understand why I'm here.
Alright, so what else? So we just has to count one, count two, make sure proof of Alright, sir, I'm going to just exercise my discretion on the dismiss count one and dismiss count two, and just order the fees they were paid to cover court costs. Okay?
So,
no charges are pending against you. They've been dismissed. Interest of justice.
So I'm letting the record show that the defendant, Ryan Michael Thor, with case CMZ 606-406, all charges are dismissed. Is that correct?
And whatever fees were paid are going towards court costs. Okay?
Those fees are bail, and they should be returned after dismissal.
Okay. You know what? I don't know if I'm returning your fees.
Thank you.
Court Survival Guide.
Your Honor, the Sixth Amendment to the United States Constitution grants me the right to know the nature and cause of this action you are bringing against me, and it grants you, the court, the duty to tell me. I do not understand the nature and cause of this action which has been brought against me. The judge will have to allow you to ask him a question, no exceptions. The judge will probably say, what is it that you'd like to know? Thank you, Your Honor. Let the record of this go. Okay, you're going to ask him when he asks what you want to know. You're going to say, is this going to be civil or criminal action? That's the first thing you ask. You want to know, is this civil or criminal? They have civil traffic tickets and they have criminal traffic tickets. Okay? He's going to say it's a criminal action. He said, okay, thank you, Your Honor. Let the record of this court then show that the action being brought against the defendant is a criminal action. Now I have another question, sir. Your Honor, the Constitution grants this court two different criminal jurisdictions. One is a criminal jurisdiction under the common law, and the other is a criminal action that constitutes a condition of contract under criminal aspects of culpable admiralty jurisdiction. Under which of these two jurisdictions does this court intend to try this criminal action? All right. So right here, okay. Therefore,
So yes, you have a 1023. Do you have the 17 recordings? Yes or no? I'm not going to get further into this. So you're stonewalling. You can't say I'm not refusing to answer your question, but I won't answer your question.
This app makes any photo insta-worthy. It works really simple. Just need to create a profile in Retake app with my 10 best photos. When it's ready, AI will know how I look at my best and will repaint my head in any photo I want in the best way. I can fix bad photos or make good photos even better. Download Retake app and fix your photos.
And also,
If the fan is money back or you'll end up in jail. That is the warning to the town of Mooresville and its police department.
The judge says they ignored an order given months ago to return $17,000 that was confiscated after a warrant That's right. Back in November, police arrested Jermaine Sanders for a small amount of marijuana that he had in his rental car. He also had $17,000 in cash, which the cops took as part of the arrest. Now, this is something that happens frequently in these type of cases. When the police find drugs, they usually take the drugs along with whatever cash they find. Sanders' lawyer, Ashley Cannon, fought for the return of his money. A judge agreed. Before Sanders could get it back, Mooresville police sent the money to the feds under the authority of civil forfeiture law. Listen up to Ms. Cannon explain about what she think actually happened.
What they did is circumvent the system by giving it over to the federal government because they anticipated coming into court and being able to say, sorry, we don't have that money anymore. You're going to have to go chase it in the federal system.
Ashley Cannon also told me that she thinks the Mooresville police did this on purpose, and that this type of activity happens every single day, Lindsay.
So, Seema, after the federal government gets someone's money from forfeiture, can they get the person, or can the person rather get it back?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think the town or the police department will actually have an easier time getting the money back than Sanders would on his own. I want you all to listen again to how Ms. Cannon explains why.
The consequence of that is that people are forever without their money, even if ultimately their case is dismissed or they're found not guilty or the case otherwise goes away. The federal government can still keep that money.
Oof, it is rough. Now, I did reach out to the town of Mooresville and the police department. I was told they have no comment on the case. The judge has given them until next Thursday to return the money, or she says someone is going to jail. Liz, back to you.
If the man has money back, or he'll end up in jail. That's according to the town of Mooresville and its police department.
The judge says they ignored an order given months ago to return $17,000 that was confiscated after a warrantless search of a man's rental car. Fox 46 chief legal correspondent Seema Iyer is live in the newsroom with the details of the volatile hearing and what led up to it all.
Oh, it was volatile. That's right. Back in November, police arrested Jermaine Sanders for a small amount of marijuana that he had in his rental car. He also had $17,000 in cash, which the cops took as part of the arrest. Now, this is something that...
So a black man from Alabama by the name of Micah Johnson was tased after being handcuffed by a police officer. The police officer has been put on administrative leave, but the video footage shows her walking him to the car. He's handcuffed. He's complying with everything she's saying. He lays down on the hood of the car, handcuffed, and she tells him to stop moving. He says, "I'm not doing shit. My gun is right there." She reaches and gets the gun. She puts the gun away from him. He's not going for the gun. He's not resisting. He can't go for the gun at this point because his hands are behind him cuffed. But she starts to stun him with a stun gun anyway. And when he starts to scream in pain, she tells him to shut the fuck up. Now, before anybody comes at me with your whataboutisms or why this might have been okay or why this might have been justified, ask yourself one simple question. What if that was your child? What if that was your brother? What if that was your dad? What if that was your husband? What if that was your best friend? If you saw your best friend, your brother, complying with police, doing everything he was told, and you saw him being hit with a taser anyway, people's whataboutisms wouldn't mean shit to you. You would realize it and see it for just how fucked up that it really is. But I'm already seeing the arguments. Well, what happened before the video started rolling? Well, it doesn't matter. Because at the point that he was on the hood of the car, he was complying. He wasn't resisting. He did not deserve that. People say, well, the handgun wasn't registered. That's irrelevant. Well, he was on probation. That's irrelevant. None of those things matter. What matters is the police officer should have been fired immediately. But people will watch that and they will try to spin it to make him the bad guy in the story and the police the victim, and then they'll sit back and get mad at someone like me when I point out the racism. Well, you sit and make every excuse when it's someone that looks like you being treated badly. You sit and make every excuse for them, and then you try to find every way you can to demonize a person of color when it happens to them, and you wonder why that we call it racist. I grew up on the East Tennessee, Southeast Kentucky border. And over the years, I don't ever remember a time up until just recently that rednecks and the police got along. This is a new thing. Back when I was growing up in the 80s and 90s, people around my part of the world referred to them as pigs. I played in a lot of honky-tonk dive bars back in Tennessee. I would have the owners of those establishments, or the bouncers, or the people in the crowd come up to me and say, hey, get on a microphone and warn everybody the pigs got a roadblock down the road. Tell them to go the other way when they come out of the parking lot. And a lot of these back hollers that we live in this part of the world,
I'm not even joking when I tell you, I used to get at least 3 spam calls or emails every this flash sale.
Right to travel.
Yes, sir. And with the Texas Highway Patrol, your substation your speed was confirmed over the speed limit back there. That's in your license and insurance, please.
So you're saying I violated some sort of transportation code?
Yes, speeding.
Okay.
I need to see your driver's license and your insurance, please, and we can talk.
Okay. Well, I'm letting you know that I'm not here in a commercial capacity.
Okay.
I'm not carrying people for a fee, and I'm not carrying any cargo for a fee.
Okay.
I'm actually just traveling.
Right.
So those laws are actually for commercial reasons, not for personal reasons, not for...
Okay, so I see your driver's license and proof of insurance for the vehicle, okay?
Okay. I don't... There's not a crime that's been committed, so...
The speed limit here is 65, and you're looking for over the speed limit.
Okay.
You're traveling on a public roadway.
Okay. Again, that is... that is for... That is for a commercial vehicle. I'm not a commercial vehicle. Those speed limits are set for commercial vehicles.
Okay.
Yeah. Am I free to go?
No, you're not free to go.
Okay.
I need to see your driver's
Am I
license.
under arrest?
Technically, this is an arrest. You are not being placed under arrest and going to jail.
Okay. If this is a custodial,
Listen.
custodial arrest, right? Okay. What department are you with?
Texas Department of Public Safety.
Okay. What's your name? What's your name?
I'm Trooper Taylor.
Trooper Taylor.
Yes, sir.
Trooper Taylor.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Am I under arrest? Is this a custodial arrest?
Yes.
Okay. Can you go ahead and read me my Miranda rights, please? My Miranda warnings. You said I'm under arrest. Okay, that's the law. Is that now I want you to give me my Miranda warnings.
For what reason?
Because you said I'm under arrest.
That's right. Like I said, it's a traffic arrest. It's a traffic stop.
Okay. The law doesn't differentiate whether it's traffic or murder. Okay. If I'm under arrest, then you are required to give me my Miranda rights. Go ahead and give me my Miranda rights.
Okay. This gives you the right to have a lawyer present before entering any questioning by myself or attorney representing the state. If you are too poor to hire a lawyer, you have the right to have a lawyer appointed by the court to advise you before entering any questioning. You have the right to terminate this interview at any time. Now, I need to see your driver's license and your proof of insurance for the vehicle.
Okay, so you see I have the right to remain silent, right?
Right. You don't have to say anything. I need to see your driver's license and your insurance.
Anything I say can be used against me in court of law, correct? If I give you my driver's license and I give you proof of insurance, you can use that against me in court of law. So why would I want to give that to you?
Because that's required by law.
No. You just said anything I say can be used against me. So if I give you something, it can be used against me. Okay. Why would I give you something that can be used against me? You told me that was a right. I have the right. So I'm going to exercise my right to remain silent. I want my attorney since I'm under arrest. Okay? And I'm going to exercise the fact that I can't give you anything because you can use that against me.
I'm not trying to use anything against you.
But you could. Is the thing. You want to read those Marine rights again?
Sir, to operate a vehicle on the roadway, you're required to have your driver's license. Okay, sir? And you're required to
If I'm operating under a commercial reason, okay? Not if I am just traveling in my
you obviously don't understand the law. You just read me memorandum rights. Okay?
Listen, I need your driver's license and proof of insurance. The first we do that, first we can both get out of here. Yes, sir.
I think we're very clear on this. You read my memorandum rights. You want to read them again?
No, sir.
So, I am not going to answer any questions. I'm going to remain silent.
That's fine.
I cannot give you anything because if I give you something, then you can use that against me in a court of law. Do you understand that? Do you understand that?
Understand what?
That if I give you something, you can use that against me in a court of law. Why would I give you something?
Because they're required by law.
Okay, how?
You broke the law. You were driving at a speed.
If I'm under arrest, I'll be glad to ID.
Okay, let me see some identification.
I give you a verbal ID.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, if you say I'm under arrest, then I'll give you a verbal ID. I don't see how I can be under arrest when I haven't broken the law.
What's your verbal ID?
Okay, first name is Edward.
That's EDWARD.
All right.
So you have a driver's license?
Sir, I'm going to exercise my right not to answer any questions.
Okay.
Just as you read my memorandum.
Do you have proof of financial responsibility for the vehicle?
I'm going to exercise my right not to answer any questions.
Okay. All right.
Am I free to go?
No. All right, so do you have any suspensions, any warrants on your license right now?
Sir, I'm going to exercise my right not to answer any questions.
Okay. All right, sir. Well, here's the deal. Back there at FM 523, your speed was confirmed at 92 miles per hour. Okay? Speed limit here is 65. So you are going to receive a citation for your speeding today, okay? Do you have insurance for the truck?
Sir, again.
Okay, I'll check it on my side. Just hang on, please. Just sign here on the X. And sign here is not a plea of guilty. You're also make contact with the court. You're going to make contact with Judge Davis here in Angleton on before February 6th. Okay?
Can I see that?
Yes, sir.
Sir, I disagree with this.
Okay. You're not going to sign it?
I like my attorney now since I'm under arrest.
Okay. So are you going to sign this or no?
I would like my attorney, sir.
Okay. All right, sir. Well, this has all your information on it, and what you need to do to be able to contact Judge Davis, okay? There's a phone number and an address on there, okay? All right, sir. Well, just be safe driving, okay? Slow it down a little bit.
Right to travel. Right to travel.
Yes, sir.
Jesus. You have some EPO, right?
Air fresheners under the seat. Wasn't a very good order. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's running.
How would black people survive on this planet if white people didn't exist?
Ooh, I know. You know those towns that y'all burnt down? Yeah, we still have those. You know, the generational wealth that was taken from all those families? Yeah, we still have that. We still have our land. More of us will be able to live out our life expectancy. None of the genocides would happen. Our ancestors' bodies wouldn't be.
What? A text from UPS? And I didn't order anything. Are you insane? Do you have Guardio installed? Guardio? Guardio is a mobile app that filters your emails, warns you of phishing.
This baby was born pregnant with 2 children, and the doctors were shocked when they discovered the reason. Lisa had been pregnant for over 9 months and was preparing to give birth. Everything was going relatively well, but during the pregnancy, doctors found a mysterious mass in the baby's abdomen. Initially, they thought it was a tumor, but the story took an unexpected turn. When Lisa finally went into the delivery room, she gave birth to a perfectly healthy baby girl. However, the story doesn't end there. Doctors performed surgery when the baby was 3 weeks old. The supposed tumor mass turned out to be 2 other fetuses. The baby was actually born with 2 other babies already inside her belly. This situation is a rare case of fetus in fetu, a unique phenomenon. These 2 fetuses, although unlikely to develop, were inside the baby and connected by a single placental mass. It was not just a tumor, it's a case of parasitic triplets. There was urgency and a rapid intervention was necessary. The doctors immediately reacted, and the baby was taken to the operating room, leaving the mother alone in her room, completely distraught. After several hours of waiting, what the doctors were about to announce to Lisa is terrifying. Comment baby for part 2. This baby was born pregnant with 2 children, and the doctors were shocked when they discovered the reason. Lisa had been pregnant for over 9 months and was preparing to give birth. Everything was going relatively well, but during the pregnancy, doctors found a mysterious mass in the baby's abdomen. Initially, they thought it was a tumor, but the story took an unexpected turn. When Lisa finally went into the delivery room, she gave birth to a perfectly healthy baby girl. However, the story doesn't end there. Doctors performed surgery when the baby was 3 weeks old. The supposed tumor mass turned out to be 2 other fetuses.
Already have a nigger mayor. We don't need any more nigger big shots. This video of Joe Biden. Already have a nigger mayor. We don't need any more nigger big shots. This video of Joe Biden. Already have a nigger mayor. We don't need any more nigger big shots. This video of Joe Biden.
Government is banning these supplements by 2026 for their potential to cause mass destruction. Number 1, magnesium glycinate. Known for its ability to put you to sleep faster than melatonin and produce the most insane and vivid lucid dreams. Number 2, moringa powder. Comes from the leaves of the moringa tree, also known as the miracle tree. Has 10 times more vitamin A than carrots. Public service announcement.
Sir, this is not incriminating yourself. Anything that I do or write up, you have the opportunity to go in law, by law, and go against that.
After you write it up.
Exactly.
Right.
If that's
And I'm not
something
going to
wrong.
help you do something to write me up. There's no law that says I have to. There's none. And I'm not breaking the law. But sir, it's entirely up to you. Whatever you want to do. That's not going to happen. Sir, remain in court, and I'm here to stay. I am not going to talk you any way from doing anything. That's not going to happen. Ask your question. Am I being detained so your supervisor can be here?
Sir, you can stay here until my supervisor gets here.
Okay, so I am being detained.
Look, you're not being paid. You're not in handcuffs. You can drive off. You can drive off.
I'm just asking. We just wait for your supervisor to get here. Okay, and you know how long that'll be? Okay, well, we really don't know. He's on the way. Okay, that's fine.
Left turn, right turn, right turn.
Good morning, you stunning stack of...
Morning, Sheriff. Morning. How can I help you, sir? This is the CO here. Colonel Stokes, sir.
Okay, well, I need to see him.
When does he come?
He just told me his name. How can I have an appointment?
No one gets on base without authorization.
There were 4 Marines killed on the road earlier today. About 8 miles from here. I'm sure you heard about it.
Yes, sir.
Well, this is a homicide investigation. That's my authorization.
Expecting you.
Not according to your men at the gate.
They're just following protocol. This way. Colonel Douglas Stowe.
Cash.
Tax dollars at work. Whether we're buying guns off the streets to keep from the Taliban or sending out soldiers with briefcases full of money to pay off the wars. We got half of Afghanistan on the damn payroll. The money we don't use has to be inventory and sent back to the Fed to be wasted in the next one.
So, the 4 Marines who were killed, they were transporting cash?
No, we don't move cash in trucks. Contract armored vehicles for that. Those were mostly confiscated automatic weapons, AKs and M4s headed to a Fed facility to be destroyed.
Great. So now the red bones are on like the tell.
Greetings. This is your brother John Stefani, and I want to actually give you some free game, and it's going to be about 15 to 30 seconds.
Here's how to actually blow up on TikTok. This new app can make any of your videos go viral. Just add your videos to their templates, and the app will create a video for you in less than 10 seconds. The app will take care of the editing and music. The app is called Mojo and is completely free. So tap below and go viral as soon as today.
The new law in Florida is that you don't have to have a concealed weapons permit to carry a firearm. You never had to have one when you were carrying it in your car, as long as it was securely encased. Now, on the floor is illegal. That's open carry. It's not securely encased. The door pocket is open carry. It's not securely encased, and it's against the law. Between the seats is open carry, and it's against the law. Even if you have a concealed weapons permit, in your glove box, it's legal as long as it's closed in the glove box. If it's in your center console, it's legal. If you're riding through your war zone and you have to have center console. The police don't sneak up behind you and see it. They turn on all of those lights and sirens so you know they're coming. And when you hear that, it's closed. It's now legal. The law does not require you to inform law enforcement that you have a gun in your car. My suggestion, do not keep your gun in the same place that you keep your registration and insurance. Because when you reach to get your registration and insurance and they see that gun, the next thing you'll hear is, gun! Somebody's going to get hurt. The new law in Florida is that you don't have to have a concealed weapons permit to carry a firearm. You never had to have one when you were carrying it in your car, as long as it was securely encased. Now, on the floor is illegal. That's open carry. It's not securely encased. The door pocket is open carry. It's not securely encased, and it's against the law. Between the seats is open carry, and it's against the law. Even if you have a concealed weapons permit, in your glove box, it's legal as long as it's closed in the glove box. If it's in your center console, it's legal. If you're riding through your war zone and you have to have access to your gun, keep it in your center console. Please don't sneak up behind you and see it. They turn on all of those lights and sirens so you know they're coming. And when you hear that, it's closed. It's now legal. The law does not require you to inform law enforcement that you have a gun in your car. My suggestion, do not keep your gun in the same place that you keep your registration and insurance. Because when you reach to get your registration and insurance and they see that gun, the next thing you'll hear is, gun! Somebody's going to get hurt. The new law in Florida is that you don't have to have a concealed weapons permit to carry a firearm. You never had to have one when you were carrying it in your car, as long as it was securely encased. Now, on the floor is illegal. That's open carry. It's not securely encased. The door pocket is open carry. It's not securely encased, and it's between the seats is open carry, and it's against the law. Even if you have a concealed weapons permit, in your glove box, it's legal as long as it's closed in the glove box. If it's in your center console, it's legal. If you're riding through your war zone and you have to have access to your gun, keep it in your center console. The police don't sneak up behind you and see it. They turn on all of the... I get it. Yeah. You got your ID, your license and all that? Yeah, I got all that stuff. I know. If you look at the 379... hear me out. Under the 379 statutes, if you actually read 379, it pertains to Fish and Wildlife Commission officers. I do have a valid fishing license, and I'm clearly going fishing. Under 901-151, unless you suspect me of a crime, have committed a crime, or about to commit a crime. Okay, so I have had numerous calls from citizens. Right. Okay. So at this point, right now, all I'm trying to do is just identify you and listen. And then after that, you're on your way. I understand, but there has to be a crime, man. I'm not trying to be hard about this. They run my name across the state of Florida. Obviously, I'm the guy that goes around the state of Florida doing this. You know what I mean? Like, I do this. Like, this is what I do. I'm not breaking the law. And under the law, 901-151, I'm not reaching for anything. And I'm going to gladly show you. It's just a cigarette. I don't litter. See how good I am? See how I'm not trying to break any laws? I get it. I'm not out here saying that you are. Fishing. Those are all the dates. Under Florida law, I've just done you a solid by saying, here's my fishing license. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to run my name through David, NCIC, FCIC, all those other databases that pertain nothing to do with my fishing license. Nothing. Right now, we're questioning my fishing license, which I clearly have. You can call FWC and they can come out and check it. Because right now, all I'm doing is trying to go fishing to that park right down the road here.
like right at the end of this block. And that's all I'm doing is just going fishing actions. Under 901-151, what crime am I committing?
So, and it doesn't have to be the commission of a crime. It can be the investigation.
You can investigate all you want.
But listen, so at this point, for us, this is a suspicious person call.
But so suspicion isn't until you came out here, and I'm telling you I'm going fishing. So we've just dispelled the suspicion part now. We're past suspicion. I'm not suspicion because the person that called, suspicious person. You come out here, you meet me. I'm going fishing. The suspicion part is now over.
But
right?
What I'm saying is the suspicion part isn't over for me because how do I know that you're allowed to carry? How do I know that you're not a convicted felon?
Florida
Supposed to be
Florida. I can pull up a case law for you. It's called Florida versus JL. State versus JL. The guy was a convicted felon. He had a firearm on him, left it in the back of an Uber, and when they went through the whole court proceedings, they threw it out because there was no suspicion of a crime. They didn't have the right to identify him because they didn't know if he'd broken a law yet. That's the key thing about 901-151. State versus J.L.
Show that to him. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. I'm not going anywhere. Man, I get it.
Have you ever wondered how creators memorize the script to an entire video? It's simple. They use a teleprompter. The script shows on the screen as you record the video. That way you save a ton of time and the video looks more natural. Tap to download BigVoo for free today. Have you ever wondered how creators memorize the script to an entire video? It's simple.
Why am I all of a sudden under the suspicion of being a drug trafficker?
It looks like it's Sherry.
So what's going on, Officer Quinn?
It's Quinn. Set the phone. You can set it down however you want, but you gotta set it
talk
down.
to me. What you want to talk about?
Set the phone down, please.
Okay, let's
you're
go.
gonna end up getting arrested for obstruction.
No, that's not obstruction. I'm
I'm telling you, you can do it. Set the phone down.
Okay, what's up? What's going on? What's going on?
Over here.
Let's talk.
Don't interrupt us. Come on.
Okay, let's talk.
Come on over here.
Let's have a conversation. No, for my safety and yours. No, I'm not.
When? You rented this car?
Yeah, that's correct.
How long have you been in Michigan?
Not long.
How long?
Not very long. Something wrong with the car? Do we need to call back? Because I called for it.
How long have you been in Michigan?
Not very long.
Okay, how about in Flint?
Okay.
What's
going on with the car? Would you like for me to call? Sure. What's going on with the car, please?
When was your first day in Flint?
I don't want to talk about Flint. What's something wrong with the car?
Is there anything illegal in the car?
No.
Are you staying in Detroit?
No. Something wrong with the car?
Okay, do you have any baggage in the car?
Is something wrong with the car, please? What's wrong with the
I
car?
already told you. Is there anything illegal in the car?
Why am I stepping outside the vehicle? What's going on?
I wanted to talk to you
About what? About this car?
about your trip to Michigan.
What about it?
That's what I'm asking you right now.
Okay, I just need to know what's up with the car because I'm out of the car.
Is everything in the car yours?
I'm out of the car. What's going on?
Is everything in the car yours?
Is something wrong with the car? Please tell me.
I already went over that.
No, you didn't. Is something wrong with this particular
Are you
car?
talking to your camera and the people you're talking to?
I'm talking to you. Is something wrong with this particular car? Is anything wrong with the car?
I've already answered that.
Okay, answer it again so I can understand.
I already
don't understand why. No, I don't understand why I'm out the vehicle. I've never used.
Large amounts of money involved. I'm just asking. Because the stop from the start didn't go in like a normal traffic stop.
You actually put my life in.
I know you will be lucky with this. Good luck then. I'm sure this will be a most productive partnership. All right.
Come in.
I see a car. I didn't think he was here. Oh, hell. Shut up.
You're not yet too alive for my home.
Take it easy, Bo. I give you a 10 on this good 60. Is this that one that's like Grand Theft Auto, just Wild West? I've heard of it. I think Karen and Brock told me about it.
Are you trying to impress
fuck.
me, children? I will send you money if you keep this up. Good. Stay here.
Y'all doing today nothing?
What's that?
Y'all doing today nothing?
I still didn't hear you.
Y'all doing today nothing?
No. I went late without him yesterday. Man, I got a bad shoulder, real bad shoulder. And, yeah, I gotta take the day off. We're gonna go get the rest of the block down there and stuff, and, I'm gonna go out tomorrow with him. All right, Bubba. I'll holler at you later on.
This land is wide and people walk it all to come and see me. Can you still be mine? No matter how the wind blows, the land stinks for miles. I've been out here for as long as the running rivers. You could not bear too hard to bear.
The holiday season is all about giving back. Community.
Every day I thank God for you. I hope you say.
You're showing love to others.
Why am I all of a sudden under the suspicion of being in drug trafficking?
Listen, fellas, I know y'all be taking this on the low.
Well, guys, I've been off the tickety talker about a week now, trying out the Clapper app, and let me tell you, wow! Oh my gosh, shit has exploded over there. Listen, if you've tried this app before, try it again. If you haven't tried it yet, try it. the basics. This is an adult-only app. You can pretty much do anything you want. Smoke, drink, curse, whatever you want over there. You're not going to get banned for freaking anything but nudity, really, or children. That's it. All right, so, guys, it's a great app. Now, this is essential. It is not TikTok. Not at all. Not TikTok. So do not go over there and do TikTok shit because you will not succeed. Okay? You have to go over there and learn the app first. Get in radios, get in groups, go live with people who've been there for a while. And so y'all probably wondering why you guys like this. This is my protection. Bro, check this shit out. Y'all ever wonder where all the STDs come from? Let's just check it out.
So did you know that some STDs were animal related? How come you that? They originated in Europe. I mean, gonorrhea came from cattle. Syphilis came from cattle and sheep. Chlamydia was said to come from amphibians, specifically frogs. And the only way to contract them was the only way to contract them. The same way they contracted today. Maybe you just said that. Yeah. Today, the countries with the highest STD rates are all in Europe. And with them existing in every other country, were brought by the Europeans that landed on each continent. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. No, I mean, why were you busy with animals? Ay, mañana. Easy, just...
Damn. How the hell a frog get you horny? Huh? How the hell a goddamn frog get you horny? God damn, I'm done, man. I'm done. I know y'all probably wondering why I'm just like this, but this is my protection.
So everyone is using the new DNA filter to see what their DNA shows. And of course, you know I'm going to have to try it, so let's see. So everyone is using the new DNA filter to see what their DNA shows. And of course, you know I'm going to have to try it, so let's see. So everyone is using the new DNA filter to see what their DNA shows. And of course, you know I'm going to have to try it, so let's see. So everyone is using the new DNA filter to see what their DNA shows. And of course, you know I'm going to have to try it, so let's see.
Have a history teacher try to explain this to you.
Yeah. Just Google LLC Taylor Brands. It's totally easy. You pick a state, you fill out your information, you give your business a name, and you're done.
Every man should be taking this all-in-one supplement. This supplement can help boost your confidence, help stimulate your mood, help clear your head, and help with your energy levels, and help with your strength in the gym. Some of the main ingredients in this supplement is sea moss, black seed oil, and ashwagandha. Now, them three products alone right there gonna make sure that your energy always good, your mood always on point, and most importantly, it's gonna make sure that you never get sick. But the thing about it is this, bro. Those are only the three main ingredients. This product also got 12 plus other essential nutrients and vitamins that's gonna make sure that your health stays at the top of this game. If you ain't feeling like yourself, bro, in any way possible, trust me, this is a supplement that you need to get yourself back on point. But one thing you gotta understand is this. Just taking these supplements is not gonna remove all the problems from your life. You still gotta be putting in work in your own daily life so you can let the supplements do their own thing. If you still got a negative mindset, negative habits, and you're just a toxic person, just taking this supplement, you ain't gonna see no improvements. But if you cleaning up your diet, cleaning up your lifestyle.
Okay, y'all know what time it is. That dude's back, man. So, I just got a request from somebody to do a video on traffic violations. Okay,
I got you. Let's go, man. Fuck the judge and the DA. Let's roll. Okay, so speeding is not a crime. No headlights is not a crime. No taillights is not a crime. No tags is not a crime. Wrong tags is not a crime. No registration is not a crime, right? Let me explain to you why. It has to be a victim. A crime is when there's a victim. Let's say you run a red light and hit a car. That's a crime. Okay? Let's say you punch somebody in the face and jump in the car, you speed. That's a crime. But if you did none of those, it's not a crime. Okay? A crime is when there's a victim. So, let's go. I told you, fuck the judge and the DA. Let's roll. So, when you get the ticket, don't fight the police. Don't argue with the police, right? When the police pulls you over, the first thing he's going to ask you when you get to the window is, do you know how I pull you over? No, sir. Even if you did know, no, sir. I don't comply because he's trying to put you under a verbal contract. But he will still write the ticket. So take the ticket. Don't fight the ticket. I promise you. Take the ticket. That ticket is going to be bankroll later down the line. Okay. So when you get the ticket, here's what you do. Give it about a week or two. And then send the court an affidavit. Send the court an affidavit. In your affidavit, right, you want to ask the court these 4 things. These 4 things that's going to get that ticket thrown out. First of all, you want to ask the judge to authenticate himself under the Constitution and the Peace Treaty. If you know the Constitution and the Peace Treaty, there's no judicial system under the Peace Treaty or the Constitution. Remember I told y'all, everything here is fake. The FBI is fake. The Child Protective Service is fake. All this shit is fake. Okay, let's stick to the task at hand. Okay, ask the judge to authenticate himself under the Constitution or the Peace Treaty. He can. That's number 1. Number 2, ask the court to see the list of all your witnesses that are going to testify against you. Because the court states this is you versus the state of Georgia. So if it's you versus the state of Georgia, there should be a lot of fucking witnesses lined up in that courtroom to testify against you. But there's not going to be one. Now, if he can't show you a list of all your witnesses, then ask him this. Here's 3. Ask him to show you a power of attorney letter from all the witnesses that he has the right to move forward on this case without the witness. He can't do that. He cannot do that. I keep trying to tell y'all we're going to win. Now, this is the most powerful thing. This is going to get that ticket thrown out of the park like fucking Randy Johnson. If you know who Randy Johnson is, Randy Johnson was a baseball pitcher, and he had one of the fastest fastball in the game. Okay? Ask the court for your bond. Ask the court if the court is using your bond. All these tickets have what is called a bond attached to them. Okay? You don't know what that means, but I'm about to explain it to you. A bond is when, let's say the bond on the ticket is $500,000, but the speeding tickets is only $150. So if you find out they're using your bond, then you'd be like, okay, fine, let's run it. Because the bond is $500,000. The ticket is $150. Okay, you tell the court, if y'all using my bond, then let's run it. Because you're gonna come out of the courtroom with $497,000. They're gonna throw that ticket out of court, bro. All this shit's a game, right? Now, once they drop the ticket, here's where that ticket come back to pay you. Now, on that ticket, there's a badge number. That badge number belongs to the cops. Look in the corner of that ticket. I think it's in the right-hand side. Look on the corner of that ticket, and it's going to have the cop badge number on it, right? So, when they get that badge number, you find out who the bond company is attached to that badge. You sue the bond company for $200,000. They're going to pay you in 10 days. They're going to pay you because that cop violated your rights. Those police is not here for private citizens. Those police are only here for people doing commerce or business. That's it. They're not supposed to be writing you a ticket. They're not even supposed to say hi to you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, y'all gonna figure this shit out sooner or later. Keep listening to me. We're gonna get them bags in every which way we can. They're gonna run all this shit back. 2024 ain't gonna be nobody struggling. If you're struggling, it's because you ain't paying attention. Let's go, man. Okay, y'all know what time it is. That dude's back, man.
Wait, they got who on the radar? Well, I don't even live here.
ask you to leave.
But we got stuff in our hand.
Then you guys can go ahead and proceed. We're already on the radar. Okay?
On the radar for what though?
Players.
But how we on the radar and I never been here before?
I'm not here to argue with you.
But I am because that's racially profiled.
No, if you're on the radar.
So how? I've never been to this Myers. Right, I need to see. Okay, let me see, because I've never been to this Myers before. So let's go. Because what now? Yes, I will sure got Myers. Please. I gotta make sure I record all these. Because I'm on the radar. What the matter? Well, how we on the radar? Yeah, we never even been out here. Just walked in there. Yeah, because I've never been to this Myers before. I don't even live here. I just gotten a call on you. What do you mean a call on me? For what? One of my employees. Because we just literally walked in. We just walked in. So how you all know this is an suspicious activity? I was just, okay, so where the employee at? So y'all really, be quiet. I'm not going to argue with y'all neither because I'm definitely going to sue y'all. This is definitely getting recorded because that's racially profiled. Don't form a police in this bitch and we ain't in here shoplifting or none of that. We literally just walked in here and y'all said y'all, like what? What? We just walked in here. Be for real. But you are racially profiled. Yes, you are. But you told us we got a You keep saying just listen, but y'all are being. This is crazy. Because what y'all said don't make sense.
An employee called on you. Stop arguing with me.
One of a couple yells at you and tells you to stop talking. Most of the time they know they're wrong and they just want to try to lie their way out of it. But let's continue. Let's see how this goes.
Why not? That's my right to ask. Okay. What do you call? Yeah.
Employee called on you saying that you guys were doing suspicious activity as far as looking, checking.
Wait, they got us on the radar?
On the radar as far as known shoplifters.
Well, I don't even live here.
That's fine.
I live in Texas, and I ain't never been to this Myers.
Buying anything. I have to ask you to leave.
Well, it's a shock that one of the most expensive accidents has occurred.
From now on, thanks to the appearance of the latest video recorder, Joel to Udosh, 360 driving your own car becomes even safer and will bring more pleasure from the trip. Thanks to the built-in algorithms and artificial intelligence, the camera itself determines the danger and warns the driver about it. It will become an indispensable assistant on the road. Even when the car is parked, the camera continues to analyze the environment by turning 360 degrees. And in case of any danger or damage to the car, not only record the incident, but also immediately notify the owner on the phone. At any moment, you can view what is happening around the car, thanks to the ability of Udosh 360 to broadcast video to your mobile phone online. Therefore, you can be 100% sure of keeping your favorite vehicle.
So TikTok has this filter, right, man? Where it's called like a DNA test, and you just put your face to the screen, and it guess predicts what you are. Yeah, not remotely interested at all.
I just took a DNA test.
What's going on, Don? Sheriff Maitland, I'm arresting you for the murder of Frankie Peterson. What? Hold down your wrist, please.
Hey, what are you doing?
You have the right to remain silent.
I'm not going to talk to you or anyone else until my lawyer gets home. Mr. Anderson, you were out of town.
place to stay, we can hold you for 48 hours without charging you. But if you can't help us clear this up by then, we'll get to take you down to the courthouse for arraignment. It'll be major news by then. The place will be swarming with media monkeys and their cameras, so what do you think? Left side, right side?
You want to help yourself out? Let us take a cheek swab. I mean, if I'm an innocent man, I demand it. Lawyer, your DNA doesn't match the killer's. Poor Danny Hayes here. He's up for re-election. He can't afford to lose a high-profile case like this. Time after time, whenever I think I have a case good enough to prosecute, you know what he always says to me?
How am I going to lose?
Always. Can't get him out from behind his desk unless I got a gold-plated slam dunk. Now look at him. He's bright-eyed. He's ready to go. What does it tell you? Terry.
Okay. First guy. What's going on, Doc?
Terrence Maitland, I'm arresting you for the murder of Frankie Peterson. Hold on to your wrist, please.
What are you doing?
You have the right to remain silent.
They have a filter that shows you what you look like as a Disney villain? They have a filter that shows you what you look like as a Disney villain? They have a filter that shows you what you look like as a Disney villain?
Hold it. Okay, you can actually, it's quite portable. You can even put it in your bag, and you can also have the 360 device on it, which is also pretty cool, isn't it? All right, you're welcome. If you have any question, kindly put it in the comment section. If your first time purchase at $8.61, I purchased 21 but not free shipping. All right, so sweetie, that's what I said earlier, that it's $20 to $30. So maybe you might be in the zone for $30. So try $30 and see if it is free shipping. If it's not too, then maybe that promotion might have been cancelled. Okay, but you can actually grab your coupon and use your coupon, get a limited purchase price for your item. Okay, and sorry about that. Okay, so now that I'm here, I would like to show you how this device works. Okay, I'll show you how this device works here and how it looks like from this point of view. Alright, so this is a 360 auto face tracker. Okay, not so big, not so small, just medium size. You can have it in your bag or anywhere else. Alright, and this is the charging port. Okay, it uses Type-C USB charger. It comes with its own charger, so you don't have to get yours. Okay, it comes with its own charger.
It's not magic, it's a little science experiment. Make a circle of steel wool, put a cell phone in it, dial the phone. The steel wool sparks instantly. This is the radiation from a cell phone call. Touch the garlic with your hand. It's easy to lift the yolk. This is how to check if someone is spying on you. How to check if someone is spying on you.
I don't put you civilians up on game right now. There was a statistic that came out when I was in Iraq that it took about 3 enemy combatants to fight 1 army soldier. These were the statistics. So when there was like a team, a three-man team of well-trained army soldiers, it would take a squad of the enemy combatants to fight a fair fight, right? That number is higher with Marines. It's higher. That's why they're called the few, the proud, because they don't need as many people as the army need. Those guys are trained for this. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I'm out with 3 of my buddies and I see 10 Marines, we don't stand a chance. It would be within my best interest to just keep walking. You're not going to stand a chance. That's why y'all remember those Marines that got beat up at the beach? and it took like 50 kids to beat like 7 of them up, those are the numbers you're going to need to even stand a chance. Now, I'm not saying every Marine can fight, because if you catch one, then you might be all right. But if it's more than one, it's over. Keep walking, okay? Whenever you see a Marine take that belt and they take it off, and nothing else matters at that point, all right? Because Marines is all about presentability. It's all about their uniform. When he takes that belt off, it's over. His mind is somewhere else right now, and it's on you. The eyes are on you. So just food for thoughts. Alright, I'm gonna put you civilians up on game right now. There was a statistic that came out when I was in Iraq that it took about 3 enemy combatants to fight 1 Army soldier. These were the statistics. So when there was like a team, a three-man team of well-trained Army soldiers, it would take a squad of the enemy combatants to fight a fair fight, right? That number is higher with Marines. It's higher. That's why they're called the few, the proud, because they don't need as many people as the Army need. Those guys are trained for this. You know what I'm saying? So like,
what's up? Just recording him. Because it's my job.
It's your job, buddy. This one should be okay, but we have an unofficial personnel on it.
So due to the encounter that I had with this officer, as well as many of his other buddies earlier today, I plain don't have the patience for his BS. He's telling me that while I can record him, that I cannot record other individuals in a public space. He's just plain wrong, and I don't have the patience to have an argument with him. So I just plain tell him to shut up. Shut up.
Shut up? What language is that? What language is that?
My job is to watch you. Shut up and do your job. As you can see in the background, at this point, the little girl has taken her phone out and she is recording. That's fine. But why the double standard? Why is she allowed to record the police interaction and myself, but I'm not allowed to record the police interaction and her?
Shut up, please don't talk like that. What do you have in your pockets? Is it a gun?
No,
is it a gun?
It's not a gun, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, go back. What, can you do it?
It's a radio. You know that, you stupid piece of shit.
Yeah, get back.
He's trying to shoot me now. What's up? Just recording him. Because it's my job.
It's your job, buddy. This one should just be okay, but we have an unofficial personnel on it.
So due to the encounter that I had with this officer, as well as many of his other buddies earlier today, I plain don't have the patience for his BS. He's telling me that while I can record him, that I cannot record other individuals in a public space. He's just plain wrong, and I don't have the patience to have an argument with him. So I just plain tell him to shut up. Shut up.
Shut up? What language is that? What language is that?
My job is to watch you. Shut up and do your job. As you can see in the background, at this point, the little girl has taken her phone out and she is recording. That's fine. But why the double standard? Why is she allowed to record the police interaction and myself, but I'm not allowed to record the police interaction and her?
If you feel suspicious about a person in your life, you need to do this now. There's a simple tool that anyone can use to search for people's personal information.
And top prize for not messing up that last one.
clear up. Talk to you soon.
Johnny, la gente está muy loca. Please come home.
My claws is coming.
It's just me, myself, and I. Solo ride.
I alone am responsible for everything that's happened in my life. All the issues, problems. I can't blame no devil. I can't blame no demon. None of that shit.
That's some fine animal you're wearing there. Impatient, ain't you?
Yeah.
Baby, you at work?
Are you?
No.
Why ain't you?
I don't have work today.
Yeah, you do.
I could have if I wanted to, if I really wanted to.
Oh, yeah?
I'm pretty sure they would put me on the schedule.
No, they wouldn't.
Look here, I'm going to be moving pretty soon.